good morning, and thanks for tuning in. This is another episode of What's Going On Central Illinois, the Greater Peoria Public Affairs Program, a weekly check of charitable community events, organizations, and neighborhood goings-on with me, Roxy, a production of Cumulus Central Illinois. And on the phone with me today is Val Swearingen. She is with the Kiwanis Club of Peoria Heights, and they have a big fun event coming up, the Barstool Open. It's an annual event. Val, how you doing this morning?
Doing great, Rox. Thanks for having me.
You bet. I appreciate you taking some time to talk to us, but I first want to know, what is the Kiwanis? Like, we hear the name all the time, but I don't think everybody knows exactly what Kiwanis do.
The Kiwanis goal is to help the children, especially children in need. And we like to, in our local chapter, we really like to try to focus on those needs here in our community. But we do help with all areas in the, Peoria area. And we're a small chapter, but we're growing. And, with new events coming, it's definitely helping get our name out there and help those kids. And, we're starting to rock and roll.
Right on. And Barstool Open, I know it's fun. I know it's the 4th annual. And I wonder, what does it entail? I mean, it puts the fun in fundraising. I know this.
Oh, without a doubt. It's definitely one of my favorite events that I look forward to every year. And, if you like golf, it's up your alley. If you like mini golf, it's out your alley. If you like to just have a good time, it's up your alley. We have 9 locations in the Peoria Heights that each build their own miniature golf hole. And then teams of 4 sign up, and they get to basically hop around the Heights to these different locations and basically putt their way through the fundraising. It's just so much fun to see, especially when you see what the bars come up with the holes. Everyone gets creative, and it's just a good time.
I can guarantee you, and Peoria Heights is like a playground for adults. It is amazing. So you said that there are many golf holes at each bar. So it's a 9-hole. It's like going on your mini golf tour.
Exactly. It's like getting a quick 9 in for the day.
Right. Now, and that's the other thing I think is great about this. The check-in starts at 9:30 in the morning, and the shotgun tee-off is at 11. You can get that done. You got more to do the rest of the day.
Yeah, we usually tie up at 5. It gives you plenty of time to still get dinner or hey, if that's the day for you and you're ready for bed, good for you.
I love it. Now, I also see, I'm on a website right now, KiwanisPeoriaHeights.org, and there's the best team score, which makes sense. That's who wins.
Absolutely.
And best team costume.
Yeah, so we like to add little fun and twist to it and give the teams a chance to show their creativity. So each team comes up with a team name, and we really encourage them to come in costume, and we reward them for that. And every year these teams go all out, and it's entertainment itself.
Now, what do the best team costume, what do they win?
They win awards. We have these nice plaques that we hand out, and sometimes our sponsors. We sometimes have other things that change every year that we might add to that. But I will tell you, the pride itself is the key.
Right, bragging rights right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I see as well that the teams themselves will vote on the best bar mini golf hole.
Yes, and this also is very competitive. Even though we've only been going for a couple years, it is a big deal to these bars to go all out. I mean, you see everything from outside, and they have a water feature, to I've seen a bar completely transform a room into darkness with black lights and glow-in-the-dark setting. And, I mean, you never know what you're going to get.
I love that. It's giving them the ability to flex their creative muscles.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you see things with tying in with their own business or the Heights, or sometimes just they come up with their own little theme. It's really a good time. They do good.
Again, one of my favorite things is community collaboration, and this is definitely an example of a fabulous community collaboration. I'm talking with Val Swearingen. She is the chairperson for the Barstool Open, the Kiwanis Club of Peoria Heights is putting on. Val, I don't think we've said when.
Oh, well, I guess that's important.
Right?
I know we're getting close. Saturday, June 7th. And, registrations at W. Sullivan's that morning, they open the doors at 9:30, and they even are amazing. They offer a breakfast for teams so you can kind of get a good start to the day. You like to have that good base.
Yeah. Fuel up for maximum effect and excellence.
Exactly.
So you could make a whole day of this. Breakfast, W.E. Sullivan's, and team check-ins at 9:30. The shotgun tee-off at 11 a.m. Now, if somebody wants to be involved, they want to put together a team, maybe they just want to get more information about the Kiwanis, where can they go to get all that info?
They can go to our website that we've mentioned a couple times. We also are on Facebook. The Kiwanis Club of Peoria Heights has their own Facebook, and actually Peoria Heights Barstool Open as well has its own Facebook, and sign up online.
Very nice. Now, Val, we've got the Barstool Open June 7th. We've talked about how you can get crazy and creative with your costumes as a team. There's breakfast, there's a best team score, a best team costume, and teams will also vote for the best bar and their mini golf hole. Are there other prizes to be had?
Yes, definitely. We always run our 50-50 every year, and we also have a raffle. I will say that there are some Bears tickets out there that are available. So, if you're a big Bears fan, there's a great opportunity, and these 2 seats, they are amazing. So, just those in my mind are worth it. I'm a Bears fan,
All right, Val, you said there are 9 locations. You want to give them some shout outs? Because that's a community collaboration at work.
Oh, absolutely. So we've got the Public House, W. Sullivan's, Poor Brothers, Cabbage and Kings, Clink Bar, Busted Brewing. New to this event this year is the Silver Dollar.
Nice.
Oleo and Vino, and Oliver's.
That is a fabulous lineup. That's like a bar crawl I want to take any day. But June 7th, you get to do a little putt-putt at the same time.
Absolutely. And these locations will also be having, fabulous specials for our teams, and they know how to jump in and have fun with this one.
It is the Peoria Heights Barstool Open coming up on June 7th. Kiwanis Club of Peoria Heights puts it on, and it's a great way to not only celebrate, golf, but to celebrate the Kiwanis and celebrate our community. We are very charitable, but what I've always noticed is we have a good time.
I love volunteering for a good time.
So we talked about the Kiwanis, and they like to help kids out, and I know we can revisit an event that just happened not too terribly long ago. That's an annual event, and it keeps growing. You want to talk about the bicycles, Val?
Absolutely. So because Barstool has been such an amazing event, and we have gotten so much support, we were able to start hosting another event called Cycle into Spring, and it's a chance for us to allow kids to bring their bicycles up to Tower Park, and we had texts from different businesses like Trek, Bushwhacker, and Three Sisters Park, who then, basically would put the kids' bikes up on their stands, and they would check everything out, brakes, tires, just to make sure that everything was safe for them to, ride off into the summer. And, because we were able to raise money, we were able to give every child a free helmet. We are able to raffle off bikes for kids. Some kids only, you have one bike only for like a couple of seasons, and then you're growing. And
yeah.
So we have different size bikes we give away, and, just keeps growing. And to be a free event that we can put on is really the special part of it.
That is awesome. And I'm assuming that some of those funds come from the Barstool Open or events like that that the Kiwanis host.
Yes, absolutely.
So what else is going on? Anything to look forward to with the Kiwanis coming up in 2025 or even 2026?
We are working on a few things. Barstool and Cyclone Springs are kind of pretty close together, so a lot of energy has been spent. So the first will be probably just taking a break. But we also partner with the Key Club in the Heights. So, once school starts back up, we're right back at it, and we're really ready to help those kids, whatever they need. We help them with their events. They also help participate with ours. And we also have other things we're hoping to help out with at, the other schools. So it'll be a quick break, but we have some things coming up. Time will tell on how quick that is.
Now, with the Barstool Open, is that limited? Is it limited to a number of people? And will it sell out?
It is limited. We do have a max at 40 teams, and I can tell you that we are definitely filling up, but we aren't completely sold out, so there's still plenty of time. And we will definitely, now that we're within that 10 days to a week, we'll definitely be shouting out how many teams are left. So if you're getting nervous, you can always look on Facebook, because we'll be letting people know if it's getting down to, a couple spots open.
The event page on Facebook, 2025 Peoria Heights Barstool Open. Keep your eyes on that if you're interested. And don't wait. Get your foursome signed up, get your costumes ready, and get ready to have a blast. There'll be prizes for best team score, best team costume, raffle prizes 50-50. And are there t-shirts involved this year?
There are t-shirts involved. We have a new design this year, thanks to Peoria Home Alliance for supporting that. So there will be a fresh new shirt for people to have.
That's part of being a team?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Now, I also did a little digging and found out there might be a specialty event beer specifically for this event.
There is. So our friends at Busted Brewing, we started an idea with them a couple holidays ago where we brew for a cause. And basically we collaborated with them on a beer. And we have two right now. One we do in the holiday, but the other one we do with Barstool Open. It's called the Odyssey Orange. It's this delicious wheat beer. And for every pint sold, $1 will go back to our club. So it's just another way for people to support us. And it will be at some locations that are participating that day. But what the great thing is if you can't make it out to Barstool Open, hey, go check out these places that have it on tap, and you can still support us, the days after, which is just, have a pint on us.
Love it. I love this. Barstool Open, Peoria Heights, June 7th. Kiwanis Club of Peoria Heights is putting it together, and you can be a part of it. Check it out, KiwanisPeoriaHeights.org, or you can find them on Facebook, 2025 Peoria Heights Barstool Open. Now, Val, you've been involved for a couple years with this. What would you say has been a highlight, and do you think it can be outdone this year?
Oh, man. Gosh, the costumes, the team name and costumes are my favorite. The hardest part for me is leading up, because these team names come in racks and you already see the creativity of them. And, some of them are teams that have been a part of this every year. And they came up with such a great name. It's like they kept it, and I love it. It's cool. But to see these names and then to see how they come dressed up, you're always just, your jaw drops to the floor every time. People just have great creativity. And I just I'm a costume girl. Give me a chance to dress up in costume, I'm in. And I love that these teams feel the same way. And I mean, it's not even one team. I mean, I've had teams where there were 3 teams all together for one idea. It was insane. I've also seen a team 3D print something.
Oh, wow. That's commitment right there.
It's commitment, and but those are the memorable things that you remember. I mean, just it's one day where people can take a break. It's been a rough week. It's been a rough month. Like, you know what? Like, it's a Saturday. Let's go have some fun. The Heights is never dull, ever.
Never. And I will say a good community collaboration will shake out a lot of the garbage of the day.
Oh, I agree.
Val, thank you so much for talking with me. And thanks to you and your fellow Kiwanis for putting this Barstool together and keeping it going year after year. June 7th in Peoria Heights. Find them on Facebook, 2025 Peoria Heights Barstool Open, or go to Kiwanis, Peoria Heights, .org/events, and you will find the Barstool Open. It's going to be good weather too. I'm predicting, Val, that okay, I'm looking at weather.com, but it says here that you're going to have great weather. And with it being indoor, outdoor, what a way to celebrate our community.
Absolutely. Rainbows and sunshine. I'm in.
All 4 days. Thanks so much, Val. And we'll see you on the 7th. It's the Kiwanis Club of Peoria Heights Barstool Open. Saturday, June 7th in Peoria Heights. Get all the information. Head on over to Facebook, Peoria Heights Barstool Open, or you can find the Kiwanis Club of Peoria Heights online. I'll be back next week with another episode of What's Going On Central Illinois, the Greater Peoria Public Affairs Program, a weekly check of charitable community events, organizations, and neighborhood goings-on with me, Roxy, a production of Cumulus Central Illinois. Get out there and make some beautiful memories. And as always, do your best to be kind to all kinds, even yourself. That doesn't cost a thing. Thanks so much for joining me. Be safe out there.